Good morning, Liverpool class, and welcome again. This morning we're going to have a look at some 3D shapes. Can you remember the difference between 2D shapes and 3D shapes? 2D shapes are flat, aren't they? 3D shapes are solid because they make into a shape, a solid shape, don't they? Let's have a look at some. Now then, if you look at this picture of some shapes, I wonder if any of them are familiar to you. Take a look at them for a minute. See if you can name them. Now then, here they are a bit closer, a bit more visual for you. I wonder if you would be able to name the 3D shapes. I'm going to read them out to you, and I wonder if you could maybe point to them when you're at home. So we do have a cone and a cylinder and a cube and a cuboid, a sphere and a square-based pyramid. Were you able to name them? The blue shape is the cube. The red shape is the sphere. Next to the cube, we have the cylinder. And next to the sphere, we have the cone. Next to the cone, we have the square-based pyramid. And above it at the top, we have a cuboid. Now then, the difference is that these are solid shapes. If they were flat, they would be 2D shapes. For example, the cube has square faces, look, all the same. But the cuboid, look, you can see, has square faces and rectangular faces. The cylinder in the middle has curved circular faces, as does the cone, has a curved circular face at the bottom. Now the pyramid has triangular faces, but the bottom is made up of a square. That's why it's called a square-based pyramid. Now then, so we've talked about faces. I wonder if you could look at these pictures now that we have in our house or in the world around us. I wonder if you would be able to name the shape that it looks like. So look at the world. It's perfectly curved. I wonder if you could, like this sphere. Now look at the cube. A cube has all faces that are square. Now we have some square faces here, like the dice, but the box of cereal has square faces and rectangular faces, so that would be a cuboid. I wonder if you could find any shapes in your house. So I wonder if you could find any objects in your house and match them to some shapes, like that tin of baked beans. What shape would that match to? Yeah, I think it would match to a cylinder. Oh, if you had some in the freezer, look, some ice cream cones, they would match to a cone. Wonder what you could find that matches to the sphere. You've got the world, so you could have a globe, or you might have in your house a football, or maybe, what else could you have? An orange, maybe. So have a good look around your house. See if you could find a dozen things and sort them into 3D shapes, names of 3D shapes. Now then, let's have a look at these now then. These are 3D shapes that have been made using matchsticks or cocktail sticks, using little sweets like marshmallows or dolly mixtures or jelly babies. I wonder if you could create some 3D shapes like that and send me some pictures of what you have created. See if you'd be able to name them like on that picture. Now then, as we've said, 3D shapes have faces and they have vertices, which are the corners that join them together. They're the points. And they have the edges that are like the sides on a flat shape. So this one has 6 faces, 8 vertices, 12 edges, and all the edges are the same. That gives you a clue, because 6 faces, 8 vertices, they are the points at the top and the bottom. And the edges, there'd be 4 at the top, 4 at the bottom, and 4 at the side. All the edges the same, so it's got to be a cube. That's right. Now then, I've given you 2 more what am I's. I'm not going to give you any clues. See if you could work it out. The biggest clue in that one is 4 triangular and 1 square face. And in this one, the perfect clue is perfectly curved with no vertices and no edges. Now I wonder if you could do 2 other little challenges. Could you do a what am I for one of the shapes, just like I've done? And can you create a poster maybe of naming the shapes, putting some of their properties, and putting some objects that are in the house that looks like the shape? I hope that you have some really happy learning with these 3D shapes. And I look forward to seeing any of your work that you want to email me. Okay, so enjoy and look after yourselves.